Hello and welcome to CKTV. You are watching the District 6 Quad A Finals between the Tyrone Lady Eagles and the Bedford Lady Bison. My name is Zeke Barr, and joining me this evening is Ethan Deal and Michelle Imler.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everyone.
Your producer for this evening is Tyler Tilly, the Maestro Taylor. On main camera is EJ Eckerd. And on auxiliary cameras, we have Nathan, Jimmy Maslanek, and Jessen Polis. Maddie Fry, Rebecca Klor, and Bailey Garver are all additional crew members for this evening that I'm sure you will hear at some point. I think we have a very interesting game on the horizon here, Ethan.
Have not been able to watch Tyrone Lady Eagles play at all this season, but they were 15-3. Definitely a strong season for them with only 3 losses. We did watch the Lady Bison play our own Lady Bulldogs, and they did beat them by 18, so we know they're a very good team, and this game could certainly go either way.
I agree. We're about a minute until game time here.
The most packed this gym's been in a long time.
I agree. I think that's because we have two opposing fan bases here, and also they just opened us up a little bit.
Good to see fans in the gym.
That's right. We're going to hear our starting lineups, followed by the anthem, sung by Lauren Imler, Michelle's sister here.
Yes.
And we're going to take a brief break. We'll be right back after the anthem and starting lineups.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Bedford High School for tonight's District 6 Girls Basketball 4A Championship game between the visitors, the Bedford Bisons, and the home team, Tyrone Golden Eagles. Now for the starting lineup for the visitors, the Bedford Bisons, junior number 1, Josie Shook. Junior number 2, Cindy Terry Hackett. Junior number 11, Natalie Livingston. Senior number 0, Shelby Mortimer. And senior number 12, Jordan Brown. The Bisons are coached by head coach Blake Shook, assisted by Sam Swift and Kenny Brown. Now for the home team, the Tyrone Golden Eagles. Sophomore number 20, Haley Gibson. Junior number 3, Stephanie Ramsey. Junior number 12, Emma Pitts. Junior number 14, Jada Parker. And senior number 13, Chesney Sullivan. The Golden Eagles are coached by head coach Lucas Rhodes, and assisted by Steve Ramsey and Kristen Baker. At this time, we ask that you please stand for the singing of our national anthem by CK Elementary 5th grader Lauren Imler.
On tip-off for Bedford, we have 11 Lippincott, and we have 20 Gibbons for Tyrone. And Lippincott wins the tip there. You could put wins in quotation marks. They are both kind of there, just bounced Bedford's way. Still technically a win.
Tyrone immediately into the man defense.
That's right. A lot of energy in this entire gym tonight, and I can see it on the court, too.
Rack attack, got fouled there. She'll head to the charity stripe to shoot, too.
This is the most energy I think I've seen all season. Between, like, the fans that are all here. There's a lot of Tyrone fans as well as Bedford fans here, so it's really nice to have this energy in the gym.
I agree. I think, well, you know, that comes with, A, having this many people in a space, and also, you know, B, it being the District 6 Quad A final.
And, you know, at any point, a season can get canceled, so you have to treat every game like it's your last.
Yes.
Bedford taking the early 1-0 lead here. Gets in the wing into the post to Parker. Dribble drive out to Ramsey, into Parker, and layup bounces out. She gets her own board, gets it again. Scrum for it on the floor. Jump ball, it'll go the way of the Lady Eagles.
And they call the 5-second violation on the Lady Eagles there.
Great defense by the Lady Bison.
That was really good defense.
It's always tough to force that 5-second call.
But when it happens, that's just disheartening.
It's quite it's a big momentum shifter. Shook in the corner into the post to rack attack. Brown at the foul line.
Lippincott, top of the three-point stripe. She misses.
Lippincott is quite the lethal three-point shooter, as she displayed against Our Lady Bulldogs. So they need to guard her at all times. Gibbons in the post.
And Gibbons gets the left-handed layup. The gym goes crazy. Shook brings the ball up. They got a defender on her full court. Lippincott sets up the offense. Over to Brown.
Mortimer on the wing.
Track attack with the ball. Swings it to Shook. Mortimer, short corner. Bangs off the side of the rim.
Kind of snuck behind everyone there and got a good look at the rim. Just wasn't able to fall.
Right, those are difficult shots. You know, whenever you get, you know, you're kind of moving one way and then going back the other on the shot. It's difficult to get that momentum change right and sink that shot.
Definitely. Gibbons got the pass there in transition, but wasn't able to slow herself down to get the layup. Ends up getting called for the travel.
Yeah, that wasn't her fault, though. She got the ball in not a spot she was looking for the ball. You know, and maybe she should have been looking for the ball, but, you know, she also wasn't, so you shouldn't throw that pass.
Yeah.
You know,
be what it be.
I'm really happy you guys know basketball, because I think if I had to do this game by myself, it wouldn't be very good. I'll just say that.
Well, we do play basketball, so I guess it is important that we know.
Tarak attack gets the putback there. She has all three for Bedford thus far, as they cling to an early 3-2 lead.
Is it possible to play basketball without any knowledge of it, essentially?
I mean, you have to have.
If you're tall, and there's players in the NBA who didn't play basketball,
so they're were juniors and then are in the NBA.
And you know, there's one example that really strikes that comes to my brain is Dennis Rodman. I don't think he understands basketball to this day. He was just
he just hustled.
Yeah, he just worked harder than everybody. The pass there from Shook was stolen. She was looking for Brown on the pick and roll type play there.
Something I noticed there is Gibbons is always running out in transition, trying to get that fast break layup. So Bedford should watch for that if they want to stop her from getting to the rack.
There's just under 5 minutes now left in the first quarter.
Parker with a deep three. Sorry, Michelle.
You're good. I was just going to say the score is 3-2.
Very defensive game so far.
Okay, so I just want to, who is the home team?
It's Tyrone.
White jerseys.
Okay. I don't want to say the wrong score and be Bedford has to, but
better to ask than be wrong.
Yes.
And Parker was looking for Gibbons there, but unless Gibbons was 6'7", there was no way she was getting that ball.
I think
It's a good look, just a little bit too much
both
mustard
teams are a
on
little
it.
excited with all the energy in the gym. Like, that was definitely she was a little overexcited to make that pass there.
And I feel like this is energy that neither of these teams have gotten used to playing without, and so to come back to it must be a lot for them. You know what I mean?
It's been empty gyms all year.
Yeah. And I mean, I think that builds on the stress, you know, because there's already stress playing in a game like this. You know, Shook almost loses the ball on the poke there. Track attack, post skip. Mortimer's shot a little bit to the right, doesn't even hit the rim there.
You know, we were hoping for a pretty close game. Those games are always more fun to commentate than a blowout. And so far, it has been really close. Again, the score is 3-2.
3 minutes, 44 seconds left in the first quarter. They get number 12, Emma Getz there. Or, sorry.
We got 20. That's
No, they got
Ramsey.
12 for Bedford. Jordan Brown on the foul there. I had the wrong team. 3 minutes, 44 seconds left in the first quarter. Bedford is up 3-2, and we will be right back after this full timeout.
And we're back after that full timeout. I'm sorry, Ethan. They
It's
get
okay.
Parker on the inbound play there. Lippincott brings the ball up. That makes the score 4-3. 3 minutes and 30 seconds remain. Shoot on the wing. It's a pick and roll. And number 3, Ramsey, ties the ball up. She was looking for Lippincott in the corner. Stolen by Parker. Great play there.
Parker wide open on the wing. Getz doesn't hit her, but drives in and gets the easy layup. Tyrone has a little one-man pressure here. Ramsey not letting Shook get open whatsoever. Lippincott with it on the wing, gets the screen from Tarak Attack, back out to her. Mowry came into the game for Jordan Brown, and Roofley came into the game for Mortimer.
And that ball through the hands of Tarak Attack. Parker brings the ball up. Ramsey with the ball.
Salzgiver on the corner into Parker in the post, and she gets fouled.
That's just the 3rd foul called this evening. Parker's going to be going to the line to shoot 2. Tarak Attack took that ball to the rim. Couldn't quite get it in.
Mowry. Sorry, on the putback. Parker went 1 for 2 at the line, I believe.
2 minutes and 3 seconds remain in the first quarter.
Ramsey bringing up the ball here. Gibbons setting the screen. Out to Getz, pump fakes the shot, drives in. Has Parker open in the wing once again.
Getz pulls out, sets it up. Parker drives. And I believe that was blocked by Lippincott. That was some good recovery there from Lippincott. It looks like Parker had her bloom to the rim there. Parker with the ball, left side. Gets it off the front of the rim. Tries to get it again. Can't. Another rebound. And she tries to throw that out to Getz. And doesn't quite work out. Bison in transition. Lippincott loses the ball. And the Eagles get the ball again. We're looking at some high-paced basketball action this evening. It's been up and down for 7 minutes now.
Parker drives, gives it to Gibbons, and she kicks it out to Getz for the three.
Scored 10-5. 5 points, the biggest lead here in the first quarter. Shook with the ball. Fed into rack attack. It's Roughly. And that one's in and out. It's No, it's not Ramsey.
Salzgiver with the ball there.
Got my threes confused there. Thank you, Ethan.
It's all right.
31 checks into the game. That's Rodzina for the Eagles. Ramsey with the ball.
Into Gibbons, down into Parker. And it's out of bounds off of Lippincott.
Ramsey with the ball. Drives right. Kicks out to Gibbons. Gibbons on the drive. Can't get it. Parker gets fouled. Going up on the putback. She's going to be heading to the line. He's shooting 2. 4 seconds remain here in the first period.
Something I noticed is a big difference in this game is Tyrone's been dominating the boards offensively, which has led to a lot of foul calls and a lot of putback scores, which is why they have the lead 10-5 now, and Parker's at the line. She hits the first one.
I agree. Like most games, it's that offensive glass that's really gonna make that difference. If you're holding people to one and done, then
yeah. Gibbons came out there and Lewis came in for the Lady Eagles.
And Parker drills both. Score 12-5. Lippincott brings the ball down. She's gonna get the last second shot. And I think there's a little bit of miscommunication there. Something maybe was just a little bit low. I think she was looking for Shuk on the block. Couldn't quite get it there.
Score is 12-5. The Lady Eagles are leading. We will be back in a minute for the second quarter.
And we're back after that brief intermission. Joining us now, we have Maddie Fry. How you doing, Maddie?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing just fine. We're live streaming a basketball game. I didn't think we were gonna have any more. You know?
I know.
We tore all the stuff out of the gym.
We did. Actually, I didn't, but you guys did.
That's right. We did it.
I
and then we
wanted
set back all up.
I wanted to jump on the mic right now because the last game I thought I missed my shot. I thought I wasn't gonna be able to commentate again, so I jumped at the opportunity to get on the mic one last time.
Well, this might be your last time, Maddie,
Yeah,
unless
that's
you
what
get
I'm
to a
saying.
baseball game.
Yeah. Baseball's kind of up in the air right now about if we're gonna have a home field or not.
That is true. I mean, well, we're gonna be playing home games somewhere.
Yes.
That's for sure. Gibbons misses her first shot there. Score 12-8.
Also, coming right out of the beginning of the second quarter, Mortimer did hit a 3 for Bedford, getting them up to 8 points. Sorry.
English.
Yes.
Lippincott gets the rebound, brings the ball up. Over to Shook. I think the defense on Shook has relaxed a little bit as we've gotten into the game here. Lippincott passes over to Mortimer. Shook goes back door. Lippincott rotates the ball. She drives left. Back out. Rack attack. Brown, top of the key. It's around. Mortimer with the ball. Lady Bison in no rush right now. I think after that first quarter, we've the energy in the gym has kind of simmered a little bit.
Sometimes in a game like this, it's good to slow things down because everything's been so fast-paced.
Rack attacks, going to go to the line, shoot 2. We get the blocking foul there.
I believe the foul was on number 20, Gibbons, of the Lady Eagles. Call block on her. That'll be the second foul on the Lady Eagles, and the Lady Bison have 4. Second foul on Gibbons. And she'll come out of the game. And who came in there, Zeke? Number 31.
Number 31, that is Brodzina.
Brodzina.
She misses the second one there. Shook on the rebound. Right-handed layup a little bit wild there. Brown found herself right underneath there and all that insanity and was able to get the easy right-handed look. Score 12-10. Lady Bisons have scored, I believe it was 5 right out of half there, or right out of the quarter, rather. Ramsey with the ball. Over to Parker. Brodzina. It's a little bit long. It's off the back of the iron. Lippincott on the rebound. Shook with the ball. It's a rack attack, high post. Back out to Lippincott.
Looked like she wanted to shoot it, but she didn't. And then into the post to rack attack again, and she gets a turnaround like baby hook action there on that shot. No good, and Brown will get the board and get fouled. I was a little behind on my commentary there. The game moved too fast for me.
That's right. This has probably been one of the quickest paced games that we've called in a while.
Got to talk a mile a minute for this one.
Yeah.
This is the first game we've called at all in a while.
Yeah, that's true. It's been about, what, week and a half, 2 weeks? Yeah, I think it's been 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
It's been a while, so, you know.
Knocking the rust off.
Yeah, we got to re-knock off the rust here a little bit.
Coming in for the Bisons is number 30, Lindsay Mowry.
She came in for Salzgiver.
Brown on second free throw. She drills it. That ties it up. Score 12-12. Lady Eagles on a little bit of a scoring drought here. They haven't scored in a minute and a half.
Certainly been a defensive game thus far.
Or 2 and a half minutes, rather.
A lot has happened in these 2 minutes.
I agree. They're going to get the push there on Shook. You know, even though they gave her the foul there, I do respect, you know, the toughness. Because, you know, Parker's got a lot of size on Shook down there. I respect the toughness to, you know, get in there and not let her get that ball easy. That's the 3 from Ramsey. 3 with the 3. Mowry drives left. Good pump fake. Great play there from Mowry.
Got that one just to spin right in off the rim.
That's right. I mean, she pump faked. It was a shot fake. Everybody went to the right, and she just went right back left and drilled that layup. Great play.
Yeah, it's a good-looking layup there. Just wasn't able to fall.
Shook brings the ball up. Mortimer. Brown. Mowry dives, and she gets stripped by Lewis. Here comes Ramsey. Called a blocking foul there on Mortimer. Ramsey's a gifted ball handler. You got to move your feet.
Always the toughest people to guard.
That's right. I mean, and she's not just a good ball handler either. She's actually quick too.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you'll get good ball handlers who are slow, and you can just lock on their hips, and you'll never lose them. When they're actually fast, it's more difficult than that. You know. Rodzina drills the three from the corner. Scores 18-14. They've caught with the ball. Bison once again in no rush. Shook with the ball on the wing. Brown. Back to Shook. Mortimer. Back over to Brown. Lippincott, top of the key. Drives right. They get the blocking foul. I think, no.
I think they call a push there on.
I'm not quite sure what happened there, to be honest. I think they called the screen. They called the screen action.
Was it legal screen?
Yeah, I think so.
And
Alrighty.
Timeout is called.
I believe that was called by the Bison. While we have a second, I'd like to remind you, if this is your first time watching a CKTV broadcast, go down below, find that subscribe button, hit it. Right next to it, you're going to find that bell button, ring that, so every time we're live, you're going to get a notification. And, you know, to your left there, you're going to see a button, you're going to see a like button, you're going to see a dislike button. I'd really appreciate it if you hit the like button, although I understand if you hit the dislike button. And somewhere in there, you'll find a share button. If you hit that, share it with grandma who's at home. You can share it aunt, uncle, administrators, your dog.
Yeah.
If your dog's into basketball.
Yeah.
Zeke, why would they hit the dislike button? What are we doing?
You know what? I just have a quality about me, and sometimes people just dislike that.
Yes.
I'm you know what I mean?
There's,
I'm compensating
there's nothing
for
wrong
that.
with a little constructive
That's
criticism.
right. That's right. We appreciate the constructive criticism.
Okay, well, only dislike if you're trying to help. You know, don't dislike just because. You know, we would appreciate that thumbs up.
Because I can appreciate how funny it would be if you did dislike. In fact, I know one person who is going to dislike this video just because I told him not to.
Yeah. I'm sure a friend of Zeke and I's will probably dislike the video just because
And I'm probably going to get a text message here in about 3 minutes from him. He's going to be like, Zeke, I did dislike the video.
Yeah.
And I think he knows who he is. So.
Well, with that being said, back to the game now. Parker kicks it to Ramsey. She shoots a three, and it just a little bit off.
Toilet bowled a little bit there.
Lippincott bringing it up the floor.
Over to Mortimer. She walked there, and she definitely walked. Well, can't make all the calls. Mortimer with the ball again. Mowry over to Shook. They're reading. Like I said, the Bison still playing the slow game. And Lippincott got blocked there, trying to go over the top of the rim. Can't quite get it. Mowry, post. Lippincott for three, and they call the 3 seconds in. And that's rough because Lippincott just drilled that three, too.
I was watching Mowry's feet the whole time. I was going to say she needs to get out sooner, or else she'll get the 3 second call in.
I know. It wouldn't have been a big deal if she got rid of that ball and stepped right out. You wouldn't have called it. But
yeah,
when you're in there for long enough, especially if you have the ball, the refs are always looking at you.
It's really easy to
get.
It's really easy to get caught up in the game and just not even think about trying to step out of the key.
Yeah.
I'm not a big man, but like, I can just tell. Like, you know, that's never what you're thinking about.
I know, especially in that area of the floor. I can think of one instance, just personally, where I was standing at the high post with 1 foot in the key, and they called it on me.
Yeah.
And I wasn't happy about that. Tarak attacks the rim there. Gets the bucket, the score 18-16. But, you know, it is a little bit easy to get lost down there sometimes. Basketball coach Harris, he's here this evening. He calls it the Bermuda Triangle, so people get lost down there. Happens on offense, happens on defense. And that's going to be Bison ball, I believe.
The three from Parker was off from the corner, and Salzgiver will come in for Lewis.
2 minutes remain in the half. Like I said, the score 18-16. I think this is going to be a close game the whole way to the end. Tarak attack. Goes with the fade right. Can't quite get it. And has some good hustle there to tie that ball up, get the jump ball.
It's been a great hustle by both teams tonight. Everyone's diving on the floor for loose balls and just really getting after it, which is what you need to do if you want to win the district championship. Both these teams have what it takes, at least I think so.
I mean, if they didn't, they wouldn't be here, right? Ramsey. Here's Salzgiver. Oh, no, that wasn't Salzgiver.
That was Getz. She passed to Salzgiver.
Brodzina. Just a little bit off. They're going to call that Bedford ball.
And Maury will come in now for track attack.
I would also like to point out that you're watching this game in some crispy HD. Not that you weren't before, but the HD's extra crispy tonight, thanks to our Education Foundation buying us some new cameras. So shout out to Claysburg Education Foundation. And they've supported us in the past, but that's just their most recent contribution. So shout out to them.
Good block there on the other end of the floor by Brown. On the out-of-bounds play, they're always trying to get that cut down the middle to Parker.
And you know what, right there, it looked like somebody about had enough of it.
Yeah.
They scrapped her down there, and I respect that. I like that. You know, if you do something to somebody long enough, they're going to get real tired of it. Lippincott blocks Parker again. Pratt tips the ball out. She couldn't quite get it with two hands. And the three by Brodzina. Brodzina's on fire coming off the bench. There's Shook. And that shot just a little bit off. Salzgiver gives the ball over to Ramsey. Ramsey drives. He gets blocked again. I think that was either Mowry or Brown. I couldn't tell.
I would just like to say most of the noise for Tyrone in this gym has been their bench. They've been really supportive, giving high fives to everyone who comes off the court. And they alone are enough to make this gym loud.
I'd also like to point out that Tyrone is maybe the biggest team that I've had to make a roster for all year. It's 2 pages. That was a great look from Lippincott to end the half there. The little dump off to Mowry on the drive. That makes the score 12-18.
21.
21 to 18.
21 to 18.
I would just like to say
That's not the first time I've done that.
I was so invested in this game that I didn't even know the quarter was ending.
Yeah. Oh no, that's why it was so insane there for the past 30 seconds. Because everybody was trying to get as many points as possible there. But anyway, score 21-18. If you just heard a hey, that was CKTV's own Bailey Garver. Didn't know the mics were live. Well, that's all she wrote for the first half. We'll see you in about 10 minutes for the second.
And 21-18 is the score. The Lady Eagles are leading. And Ramsey has the ball. Passes over to Parker. Over to Getz. Down in the post to Parker. Over to Solsgiver. She hits the three.
Shuck brings the ball up over to Lippincott. So, Tarak attack. Fouled by Parker there. Tarak attack, it's the first one.
Second one is good as well. And Ramsey will bring it up now for the Lady Eagles as they have a 4-point lead, 24-20. Parker, good drive there. She gets fouled. I believe they're going to call Lippincott on that one. Or they're going to call Brown for that. That's her second foul of the game. Parker heading to the line for the third or fourth time tonight. She's been fouled very frequently. Hits both of them. Or did she miss it? She missed the first one. She hit the second one.
Brown's fighting for position at the low post. I think they were looking for her there. Mortimer drives. Out to Lippincott. She shoots from the wing. Just a little bit long there. And, you know, earlier we talked about, I think it was second quarter, how the energy had drained a little bit. People settled down. Complete 180.
Yes.
I mean, energy's right back up. Ramsey with the ball. She drives left-handed layup off the front of the rim. Rebound by Shook. Tarak attack. Brown, high post. Over to Shook. Back to Tarak attack. And she can't quite get it. Good move there to the rim. Parker with the rebound. Ramsey.
Over to Solsgiver, over to Parker.
Lippincott gave Parker nothing on that drive. Ramsey pulls out, sets up. Over to Metz. Metz drives middle.
Yes.
And they call the hand check on 0-0 Mortimer.
Zeke said Metz there, but he meant Getz. My apologies.
New York gets.
Yeah.
Gibbons. Over to Getz. Back to Ramsey. Inserted into Gibbons. She goes little baby hook action and it's in. Great move there from Gibbons. And that's one thing both of these teams are doing right now is they're really looking inside, looking to attack that inside. Tarak attack with the ball. Lippincott drives right. And can't quite get it. Bounces off the brick there. Ramsey brings the ball up. Lady Eagles lead by 7.
Getz with the mid-range, no good.
It's off. Lippincott with the rebound. She's setting up the offense as she walks up the floor. And the 4-high look. Lippincott cuts. Run the pick and roll. Caught on the wing. Pick and roll action into Mowry. Parker gets the tip. Great play there from Parker. And that's going to be Bedford ball. Ramsey's not happy about it. Neither are the Tyrone fans. You can hear the drones of boos. Probably can hear those at home.
Inbound goes to Lippincott. Goes left.
They're looking for this 4 high look, trying to keep that middle open to get the pick and roll action.
Stolen by Parker.
Lippincott gets back. And Parker misses that off the front of the rim, and then she fouls. That's well, that's one of those frustration fouls right there.
Understandable.
Yeah, I would be frustrated.
I can understand a good frustration foul
right.
every once in a while.
I've been there.
Yes.
I've been there. You know,
As
that
have
reminds
I.
me. I think I've told this story before, but you know, we had a player on the varsity team a couple years ago, and there's an assistant coach. Every time the rebound was going the other way, you just heard him back on the bench.
Yeah.
Because you know he legitimately holds a school record, most fouls in like a 30-second span. I think he fouled out in 30 seconds of game time. Like I think this is a real stat. That's a good hustle there from Shuk. I think that ball probably should have been going Bedford's way, but didn't get called that way. I believe Tyrone called a timeout. We're going to take a brief intermission. We'll be back in about a minute.
Welcome back. We are back now after the timeout. Tyrone with the ball now.
We call the blocking foul, or the hand check rather. That's Shuk's second foul.
And
Saltzgiver checks out. I believe that's Brodzina who checks into the game, number 31.
she was hot off the bench last time she came in. We'll see if it carries over.
Drafting kicks. Ramsey in the corner. They're looking for Brodzina, I think. She's moving around trying to get that shot set up. Mowry tries to get that ball there. And she would have had it if she used her ball side hand, but she tried to go for using her backside hand, and she ended up getting the foul there on the body. Either got to be see that a second quicker, or you got to use your ball side hand.
I
to
watched
get that
Mowry the
steal.
whole way. She read that like a book.
Oh,
knew
she
it was
did.
Going, yeah.
She did. She played that really well. It was just, that last second, met it a second late with the wrong hand, and, you get that foul on the body. Or less than a second, probably like 1/10 of a second or so. And cut. She's in the corner. Post entry to rack attack. Out to Brown. Free throw line. She misses. To rack attack. Can't get the put back. Gibbons gets the rebound. She pulls it out. For the Parker. There's Broadzina. Lethal from 3. Track attack. She goes for the drop step over the middle. Misses. Good hands there from Bedford. Parker never quite able to control that ball.
Roofley comes in for Mowry.
Gibbons with the ball. Ramsey drives. Step back 3-pointer off the front of the rim. It looks good from here. Just not quite enough on it. Brown with the ball. High post. Drives. Right side. They call the foul.
Lewis is going to check in now. For who I'm not sure, but we will find out after this first free throw.
For Gibbons, should
Stay
fouls.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Oh yeah, it would be for Gibbons.
Yeah, that's a bad feeling. I've been there. You know, picking up number 3 and then find yourself sitting on the bench.
Zeke usually does it in the first quarter.
Yes, that has happened. Yeah. I think what? Oh, the one day it was the first quarter. I remember, you know, the block there from Parker, vicious, and that's going to be Tyrone ball. That was a brutal turn of events there for the Lady Bisons, and Tyrone called a 30-second timeout. But yeah, like I was saying, I remember that one day I did get 3 fouls in the first quarter. After the game, Josh, he's right behind me. It's like our 6 or 7 or so. He comes up to me, he's like, "Hey Zeke," because we were going to play the same team tomorrow. He's like, "Zeke, don't do that tomorrow. Don't do that tomorrow, Zeke."
Yeah.
Very next day I did the same thing.
Yep.
It took a little bit more time, but I essentially did do the same thing.
There was a timeout called there. It was just a 30-second timeout, so.
Yeah, most of the time I can keep on talking
Yeah.
for a 30-second timeout.
We have to take up the space there with a little conversation.
Hey, it's better than nothing. You know? We got 1:30 left here in the third period. Score 30-23. Lady Eagles have held on to the 7-point lead here for the quarter or so. They've had it for a while. Good job by the Lady Bison to get that ball tied up. The Lady Eagles have the arrow. They're going to get the ball there again. Lady Bison going full court press now. Getz brings the ball up. Parker with the ball. Sets up the offense. They're running a low screen into the high pick and roll look, I think. Oh, no, it was different. Jordan Brown with the rebound. We run a very similar set with a different play, but that's going to be a charge. Yep. That's about, you know, the most electric play that one of the most electric plays in basketball.
Getting a charge is like dunking on someone in high school.
Oh, yeah. I mean, because you're on the ground, and then you just turn over, and you just see that ref. He gets all excited. He takes that big step, and he just points the other way. And then everybody goes insane. It happens just like it happened there every time. And they tie the ball up. That's going to be Bison ball. And, you know, earlier we were talking about, you know, the Bison slowing it down. Now we're seeing a little bit of urgency, you know, which is okay. They just can't let it turn into panic.
Yeah.
You know?
Which they can turn into panic really fast.
Especially when you're trying to play that slow game and then it starts going fast. It can turn into panic real quick. I mean, you can have urgency all you want, but the second you start panicking, you're gonna sell. You know? Open caught.
Into Shook in the corner, to rack attack.
And she misses a layup there from the right side. Shook with the poke. Brown gets that steal. or rather that's Shook's steal, but she got the loose ball. And that's off of Shook's leg. And the Bison get back. Shook's gonna put some pressure on Ramsey. Parker drives baseline. And just got there. She hustles for the rebound, knocks Brown down. And Lippincott can't get her buzzer beater to go. Score 30-23 going into the fourth quarter. We're gonna take a break. We'll be back in about a minute. And we're back for the fourth quarter of the D6 Quad A final. Score 30-23, Lady Eagles lead. Parker drives middle, goes left, out to Saltzgiver. It's a long two. She misses. It's Tarak attack on the rebound. Shook. Tries to get the post entry past to Brown. Leads her just a little bit too far to the baseline. Good hands from Brown. Able to get that ball tipped. And after a scramble for it, the ref calls it off the leg for Lady Eagles. The Lady Eagle ball going down. Ramsey with the ball. Shook's mirroring her. Parker with the ball. She drives right. Drills the layup. You could hear the bench clapping before that one fell because you could just tell that one was going in. Score 32-23. Ball over to Lippincott. She rips it. Shook bobbles it. She gets it back. She rips, drives baseline. Track attack in the middle. Dish off to Brown. And she misses that right-handed layup. And they tie the ball up. I believe it's going to be Bedford ball. You know, I think they messed up the possession arrow because I think two went Tyrone way, 2 in a row, and then they finally switched it. But that was like last quarter.
Bedford's doing a good job of getting it into the post. They just haven't really been able to convert on their shots.
Yeah, as of late, they've been missing quite a bit under the track attack. Misses another one. She misses 2 in a row, but she gets fouled on the second one. That's on Gibbons. That's her 4th. I can't quite hear what exactly is being said from the Tyrone side, but I can tell they're not happy words. I'll tell you that.
Track attack hits that one. Sorry, Zeke.
Oh, you're all good.
Gibbons comes out and Brodzina comes in. They better keep someone on her or else she'll start hitting threes.
That's right. She's been on fire coming off
She
the
missed
bench.
one and hasn't missed since.
She might have hit 4.
I think she's hit 3.
Yeah. Probably something like that. I can think of 3
Yeah.
exactly, but I thought there might have been a 4th. Here's Brodzina. Saltzgiver over to Ramsey. MC drives. Parker drives. That slap was audible. It's going to be on the floor. It's going to be on the floor. Tyrone bench is mad. About what? I'm not sure, because that was very clearly well before the shot.
They were just hyped for the foul or anything.
They're just mad to be mad about something. Like, I've been there. You know, that was well before the shot. Parker gets him right back. Ramsey gets the steal. Here comes Parker again, going left. And she hits that one off the backboard. And there she gets the foul. That's going to be on the shot. Parker's going to the line. She's shooting 2. Scored 34-24. Biggest lead of the game. And it is electric. 5 minutes and 59 seconds remain. Roughly checks in for Mortimer. Ruefley, rather. I'm sorry. Parker drills the second one. Lippincott brings the ball up. Sets up the offense. Over to Shook. And that's another steal for the Lady Eagles. Saltzgiver with the ball, gives it up to Brodzina. Shook now mirroring Ramsey. And the Lady Eagles call the timeout. I think that's going to be a full. And that will be a full timeout. We're going to take a brief intermission. We'll be right back. And we're back to this Quad A D6 action. Score 35-24, 5 minutes and 30 seconds remain. Brodzina drives and kicks. Gets. Goes left, she gets blocked. Shook gets the ball. He's running the break. Over to Lippincott. Pump fake, shoots the 3. Short off the front glass. Dives to the ball, gets her own rebound. And Brodzina does a wonderful job of tying that ball up. That's going to be Tyrone ball. And like a lot of things tonight, people are not happy.
Something that Bedford's really been missing is Lippincott's three-pointer. She hasn't been able to heat up tonight.
I agree.
As she did when she played our Lady Bulldogs.
Yeah, the Lady Bison have really been struggling offensively here last half of the third quarter, coming into the fourth quarter, which is exactly when you don't want to be struggling offensively. And at the same time, the Lady Eagles here have been on fire.
Well, it's been such a defensive game. Like the Lady Eagles have been on fire, but they've only actually scored 14 points coming out of the half.
That's true.
And that's been on fire for this type of defensive game.
Ramsey shoots. Mid-range, hits off the back brick. Lippincott on the rebound. Shook with the ball. to rack attack in the middle. And they pull another foul down there. That's probably on number 13. Yep, that's on number 13, Saltzgiver. That's her second. She drills the first one, makes them down 10. And misses the second one off the back brick. Brodzina gets stripped. And they foul Lippincott on the three. Yep, she's going to get 3 shots. Chance to put this game to 7. Lippincott drills the first of 3. Hits the second one. And there's the third one. Way to convert the and, or not the end one, but way to take advantage of her time at the charity stripe there for Lippincott. Brodzina. Over to Getz. Saltzgiver. And there's Parker. She gets fouled. She's going to be going back to the line.
Timeout is called there by the Lady Bison. Score is 35-28. The Lady Eagles lead, but the Bison have the momentum at the moment and are maybe coming back. You never know.
That's right. We'll see you in about a minute. There are so many great people who support CKTV.
But there's one organization that's been there since the beginning.
Thank you to the Claysburg Education Foundation for all of your support.
The Claysburg Education Foundation, creating learning success stories, one student at a time.
And we're back to the fourth quarter of the D6 4A final. The score 36-28 as Parker hits the first of 2 free throws. And she hits the second one. Lippincott brings the ball up. Bison showing some urgency once again. They had the momentum there before Tyrone called the timeout. To rack attack on the drive. And they call the jump ball. It should be Bedford's ball. And it is. Out to Shook. Lippincott with the ball. Back to Shook. And Ramsey tips that ball before it goes out of bounds. So it's going to be Bedford ball out of bounds. Roughly brings the ball out. Lippincott with the ball, drives baseline. And Parker's going to foul her at the rim. So she's going to go line and shoot 2. It's going to be 3 fouls on Parker.
And Gibbons comes in for Brodzina. Gibbons with 4 fouls, so she's got to play a clean last 3 minutes and 27 seconds.
And Lippincott drills the second one.
Just a 7-point game now.
Ramsey brings the ball up. Shook drives, kicks out to Ruffley, and she drills the short corner shot, cuts it to 5. Bedford's going to call a timeout.
37-32 is the score, just a 5-point game. We will be back after this timeout.
Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you wanted to take the game with you, but couldn't? Then CKTV Live is for you. For those who want to watch later, simply look up CKTV Live on YouTube and view various past live streams of high school athletics. Watch anywhere, anytime, on any device. View the moments that make up a season. Every hit, every pass, every score. Like and subscribe to CKTV. Take the game with you.
And we're back now after the timeout. 2 minutes and 50 seconds left in this one. Tyrone clinging to a 5-point lead.
Parker in the corner, she shoots it, and that one rattles in and out. Gibbons with the steal there. Ramsey brings the ball up. Saltzgiver. Gats. Into Parker. And they call that on the floor, called the push. It's going to be 1-1. Parker's going to the line. And Bedford's going to call another timeout here. They're going to take a full timeout. So we're going to take a minute break. 1:49 remain. The score 37-32. We'll be right back. And we're back. 1:49 remain. Parker's at the line. She's shooting the 1-1. You know, I'm shocked because, you know, we have a pretty even split tonight. Mm-hmm. Tyrone Bedford. It might be like 60-40 Tyrone Bedford. Silent during those free throws. And silent there again. You know? Just an
39.
observation.
Yeah, 39-32 the score.
Into Tarak attack. And she misses another one. Gonna call the jump ball. Tarak attack gets that tied up after Gibbons gets the rebound. Parker with the ball. She crosses over Lippincott. And then Lippincott tries to go for the strip from behind. And
I'll tell you what, for a girl that plays the post, Parker has some good handles.
I agree. I mean,
She brought that one up, no problem.
yeah, I mean, she's been mostly doing her work from the block, you know, and in the half court, not so much in the full court, but there she was very competent in bringing that ball up. Mortimer, she swishes that. That was impressive. To swish that shot, that little baby hook on that move, driving down to the block like that was, it's a really good play from Mortimer. The score 41-34, a minute 13 remain. Bedford called a 30-second timeout there.
We'll just take this up by talking.
No, we can't.
Mr.
Helsell's playing some music. We'll be right back. And we're back. We have almost 400 concurrent viewers right now, so chances are one of you is a new viewer. If this is your first time watching, it'd be a great time to go subscribe and like. Ramsey brings the ball up, feeds Gibbons, and she misses the heavily contested transition layup there. And I believe that's 5 on Gibbons. I think they're going to call that on her. And that is 5 on Gibbons. Brodzina comes back into the game. It's a great game from Gibbons. It's always tough to pick up that 5th foul, especially in a game like this. I can't personally imagine that, but I can picture it. Tarak attack, it's the first. And the second. Brodzina. Back to Parker. Gets in the corner. Ramsey with the ball. And just like that, this gym is electric. 40 seconds remain. And Tyrone's pretty much got this one in the bag, barring insanity.
Well, if they miss this free throw, Bedford goes down, hits the 3, it's a 2-point game.
Like I said, barring insanity.
Even then, if they hit a 3 now, it'll be a 3-point game. But if she hits this, then I would consider it pretty handled.
Shook brings the ball down.
Lippincott open.
And that's off. Hits off the front of the iron there. And they go for the foul. The foul number 12.
And Magets.
Some folks are up there looking for the X, the intentional. 2-1 for the ball. That would not be an intentional in any level of basketball. gets us at the line, I believe. No, she's shooting the double bonus here. Drills the first one. And the Lady Eagles clear the lanes. They are they're protecting the Alamo. Track attack with the ball. Mowry from 3. She drills it. Score 44-39. 17 seconds remain.
You already said that. 44-39 the score. The Lady Bison will need 5 points if they want to come back and tie this one up. And we'll be right back.
And we're back. Bedford fouled there, right off rip. Only let 9/10 of a second run off the clock there.
Way to foul efficiently.
That's right. That is, that's one thing with these late game situations. A lot of times, you'll say purple, that's our foul call.
Yeah.
You'll say foul. Whatever your foul call is, you'll say it. I think a lot of teams
hesitate.
try not to say foul. Because if you say foul, that sounds bad, But whatever it is, you're going to say it, and then people are going to hesitate and they're going to wait. And that's, you hear that go word and you go. That's and I don't even think they came right out of a timeout. So easy enough. Just ball comes in, go for the ball. Score 45-39. And bricks that one in there. There's another timeout. We're going through what I like to call the longest minute in sports. My guess, House is going to keep playing music. We'll be right back. And we're back. 10 seconds remain. Track attack. Out to Mowry. Shook from the corner. Shoots the runner there. She gets it. And Bedford's going to call the timeout. Score 46-41.
And I think they took a little too much time off the clock there. More than they wanted to, at least.
Yeah, I would agree. They did not quite get. That wasn't quite as quick as they wanted. We're going to have to take a quick break. We'll be right back. And we're back. 4 seconds remain. It's Golden Eagle ball. And there's the foul. 1.6 seconds remain. And something happened. I missed whatever happened.
It was just a foul.
Oh, okay.
They're hyped because they won.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure. And they are right to be hyped because that does officially seal it, even though I called it about 40 seconds ago. You know, our producer had mentioned, Zeke, what if Bedford comes back? And I said, well, I'll have to submit my voice clip to hashtag Freezing Cold Takes. Now she's mad that I said her name. Michelle, you were talking earlier on the mic. Why would you be mad that I said your name?
Anyway,
yeah, that's not important. But
if she hits the second one, the final will be 47-41, or 48-41 if she hits this, and she does.
That's going to be the final score. That's a well-fought game, you know. Congratulations to Tyrone. Look at them. They're very excited in the middle of the court there. They're going insane. It was a well-fought game from both sides. It was close pretty much the whole way. There's a little bit there where Tyrone was up by 10 or 12. Stick around here. Very shortly, we're going to have the medal ceremony. Prior to that, I'd like to rattle off my long list of thank yous. First and foremost, I'd like to thank the Claysburg Education Foundation. Like I said, they gave us some new cameras and stuff, and we're very appreciative towards them for that. I'd also like to thank our administration for allowing us to, you know, come out here and just broadcast to the entire world. And I'm going to stop talking for a second, and we're going to take you down to the medal ceremony.
And now for your District 6 Class 4A champion, the Tyrone Lady Eagles and Coach Rose. And now for your individual awards for your champion Tyrone Lady Eagles, we have number 2, Marissa Lewis. Number 3, Stephanie Ramsey. Number 4, Riley Coral. Number 5, Allie Weston. Number 10, Shannon Shaw. Number 11, Drew Christine. Number 12, Ellen Getz. Number 13, Chesney Saltzgiver. Number 14, Jada Parker. Number 20, Caitlin Gibbons. Number 21, Summer Shaw. Number 22, Allison Beeman. Number 23, Carly Dry. Number 24, Rebecca Lewis. Number 30, Brian Andrews. Number 31, Mason Glastina. Number 34, Green Wall. Also like to congratulate the assistant coaches, Steve Ramsey and Kristen Baker. And also congratulations to coach Lucas Roach. Once again, the District 6 4A girls basketball champions, the Tyrone Lady Eagles.
Congratulations to the Tyrone Lady Eagles on winning the District 6 Quad A Championship. They're going to take some pictures now. I'm going to continue my very long list of thank yous. Like I said, thank you to our administration for allowing us to broadcast to the entire world for what was a while, pretty much a daily basis, just letting us say anything, having an open mic to the entire world. It's impressive. Shout out Mr. Leap. He's our wonderful advisor. We would be nothing without him, quite literally. And thank you to viewers and supporters just like yourselves. That's all we have for you tonight at CKTV. My name's Zeke Barr, and I hope you have a very good evening.